This afternoon, I am very privileged to be before you, our most prized leaders, in whatever capacity that you are. It's my honor to be around you and to spend this afternoon with you. It means a lot to me to see young women choosing to love on their country and sacrificing their lives and their free time and their knowledge and their expertise for the service of the country. So thank you very much. What we have in here, in this room, is women from different regions. I see women from the north, women from the east, women from the west, women from the Buganda region. We don't call it the central because that's how they want to refer to it. But all of you speak different languages, you have different culture, you have different religions, different skin tones. But we have one thing in common. We are women. Women of Uganda. Not women of Congo, not women of Tanzania, but women of Uganda. And all of us have one thing that we so much desire, that is to see our communities become better. The other one thing we have in common is because we want to see our country free, and we want to see our children have a nation that they will grow in and explore and become better people. A country where they'll express themselves without anybody stopping them. What we have in common is the urge to serve our people. Now, you people should know that you are a very special breed. Many women would rather do whatever they do just for their families and their relatives. They don't look at the bigger picture. They don't care much about what the other children in the other families are going through. They don't think about what the other mothers are going through. But you are different because you're looking at the wider group. I want to appreciate you for choosing to offer yourselves for this service. Thank you. I am not at the front line like you are. I may not understand what you go through, but I can have an idea about what I think you go through. Having to be a leader in this government of Museveni is a death sentence on its own. And for you people, choosing to be on the opposition is worse. Any day, any time, your life could be ending. I think some of you don't even have children. And you're here, putting your lives on risk. I want you to know it's not a mistake. It's not a mistake that you chose this journey. Or did you even choose this journey, or God chose you for it? Some of you don't even know how you ended up on this street here. Because it is a calling that you have. Even if we asked you how you walk in the night from work without fearing, you don't know, because God gives you the strength. Now, there's another thing that I need you to know. Women are biologically wired to be leaders. The biology I'm talking about is something that has been tested. It was published by a doctor called Daniel Amen. Daniel Amen did imaging of brains, 46,000 brains. Brains of men and women. And what Dr. Daniel Amen was looking for, he was looking at the part of the brain that they call the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex is the brain, the part of the brain that works on the executive part. It is the CEO part of the brain. So among the 46,000 brains that he scanned, he noted that women have the healthier part of that brain. That part is healthier than the men's. Now, what does this part of the brain help us with? All human beings have it. The men have it. The women have it. but the women's frontal context is healthier than that of the men. And this part helps us with judgment, organization, planning, decision-making, problem-solving, and learning from our mistakes. The men are not doing well in this part, but the women are. So it is not a mistake that you're in the leadership positions that you are. Your brain is already biologically wired to excel in this position. You are the beginning of the loss of your self-esteem. What you tell yourself is what you believe, is what rules the way you stand, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you look. And then the other people will learn from you how to treat you. So we teach the people we lead how to treat us, because we speak ourselves into behaving the way that we behave. Do not compromise your integrity. Don't let anything ever tempt you to sell your good reputation. Ebirala bigaane, naye osigaze erinnya ly'eddungu.
First Lady, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name, I'm called Kiza Sausia, far away from Tareja. The only question I wanted to pose at this juncture is about how we can reach the last woman in our communities.
I'll answer one question at a time. How do you reach the last woman in your communities? We have the top leadership, we have the people that follow there, we have committees, we have leaders in the communities, just like you are. Ladies, you are our vehicle to the person and the woman on that village. Chiza, it is your duty to make sure that the woman at the bottom knows about NUP. Your sole duty, and I think the only duty that is like a major duty.
Okay, First Lady, my question was, I'm so interested to know how you balance politics with your and fame with your family affairs. Would love to learn from you about that.
What I do, first of all, I look for as much help as I can get from so many places where I work. Right now I am here, but at my business, someone is helping me run that thing. At home, I have somebody helping me with the children. The other children are at school. But I make sure that I am overseeing everything. And the other thing I told you, your executive part of the brain is biologically wired to be a great CEO. So you are also as good. Just get as much help as you can if you need it. But just know that help is not enough, so you must also be active in those areas. That's how I manage to balance everything in my life. Where they don't help me is my husband. That one I manage on my own. He's the only mugugu I have. That is on my own. That one, they don't help me. Okay? I try. I can't handle, but I try. So there are places where they can't help you. No one will help you with your marriage, but they can help you with everything else. I want to conclude by thanking everybody that came here today, especially the speakers. We really needed their guidance. Thank you so much for listening to me. I like to see new faces because today I'm seeing very, very many new faces. I hope to see you again. and take very good care of yourselves and send our love and greetings to the women that you lead in your areas. Thank you.